Well, about a month ago I made a video about making this extra long rustler chassis here, and as you can see this thing didn't like a 3-cell LiPo very well, and frame just snapped right in half. But this was just printed with a 20% infill all the way through, and the chassis wasn't strong enough to support it. And then this chassis was messed up from the beginning. Film was all tangled up and never finished printing. So this top shock mount, it usually mounts right here on the top right here, and never finished. So we just had the support of the lower portion of the chassis. But as you can see, it's like a waffle off the side there. This unit will focus. But
a few moments later.
As you can see, it's like a waffle up in there, so it wasn't really thick enough to support it. So then I figured out how to 3D print a little better. Got this chassis right here, print this unit, all the lower section all right here, all the way down, front 100% infill, just completely solid, and then all right here is like 30. So it's definitely a whole lot more rigid, and this one actually finished printing, so it's actually going to be tall enough to mount the rear shock tire, so it'll have support from the top and the bottom. So this one should work out. Then I also added a battery box to this unit too. Instead of having like the factory deals with the pins, this one I just made it where it has a snap-in latch here, and you can just take the batteries in and out like this. Seems to be a lot easier to put batteries in there, and you can use these bigger batteries. The factory rustler chassis, you gotta get like the extended deal, make the ESC higher up, and then the poster gotta be real long. So since I was already making it anyways, I went ahead and did that, and now this chassis should work better. While I was at it, I was just test fitting this before I put this new chassis on and seeing if it would work out. Went ahead and printed a 0-degree front bulkhead out, and makes it where this front shocks, like usually they're tilted back probably a good 30 degrees, and now they're just straight up and down. It makes it where the turnbuckles are sitting there straight up and down, or tires, whenever it turns, it just turns straight instead of having them lean way back. So I figure this should make it where the front tires get a little more grip, and it does for some reason. Being at this angle, it seems like it has a little more steering angle. I don't know how it really did that, but somehow it turns a little more, it seems like. So it definitely should help with that. That's not a lot better steering angle than it had before. But see how this works. So go ahead and get that other chassis on this unit and see how it works out. See, in this one right here, you can see this one's like pretty floppy here. You can tell the difference in rigidity on these things. This one's probably twice as heavy though, so it should be a lot more sturdy. Well, got about 5 minutes of runtime on this thing, and it seems I already replaced that one wheel. It done the same thing, but it has the same problem I had with this frame here. It just not enough infill on that thing. So I increased the infill on the inside of the wheel to 100%. Right there on the see, here's the last one that messed up. It just took the hex right out of the center. This other one felt a little differently. It just took the nut section off of here. And then I also made them a little bit thicker right there when I made the new one. But yeah, just went ahead and left that little bitty sliver there. You just took that waffle pattern and ripped it right out. So now I'm just going to get another one of these wheels printed, and now I'm going to try to figure out how to make this body get mounted on this unit. But as for the 0-degree bulkhead, this thing sure does comes back from its drifts a lot better now. You can drift it pretty sideways and it comes back a lot faster. And it's a whole lot more sensitive too. If you're going like faster, then you barely turn it and it makes a lot of difference. It like turns a lot. As for the steering angle, this thing got all the steering angle now. It just turns all the all the directions now. It used to turn about like that. Now it just kind of wraps around there. I guess it's the angle of the steering. It's just a little different now. It kind of lays down, or it's just straight up now instead of laying back. But seems like it turns a lot sharper. Seems like the tire's digging into the ground a lot better now. Well, that's it for this. And see you next time if you watch another video.